Hey guys, today I have the easiest, most delicious recipe for you. It just involves chocolate jello pudding, your milk. This is 4 cups because I'm using two packages. And you're just going to pour those in your bowl and pour in the milk and start mixing. All right, so here's the deal with this. I made this for my son Asher's birthday at the end of October. Just kind of was like, oh, what can I make real quick and whatever, throw together that would be a good dessert. Everyone loved this so much that I decided that I would make it for my oldest son Gavin's birthday. That was February 25th. So this is the day that I was making that. It was actually the 24th, but yeah, so you just pour that in there and then you get to mixing. Now, I love how easy instant pudding is, that it's just cold milk mixed with the pudding mix. So you could do this with any kind of pudding that you like. Now I'm just going to snap that lid on, and I stirred it up for 2 minutes. So snap it on. And then we're just going to head over and stick that puppy in the fridge. And I did this earlier in the day so it could sit in there and just really firm up while I was getting other things done. Now we're back and I'm showing you, this is just a graham cracker pie crust, some Cool Whip, and our prepared pudding. Now I got all of these ingredients from Dollar General actually. The pie crust is the Clover Valley brand. And then, of course, Jello pudding and the Cool Whip. And then I will show you after that I also have some sprinkles that are the Clover Valley brand as well. So this is a very inexpensive dessert and super easy. You do not have to be someone who is like a cook to do this. This is like the easiest thing ever. Now, I like to put lots and lots of chocolate pudding in. I fill that up pretty close to the top because I much prefer the pudding over the Cool Whip. Cool Whip is not my favorite thing in the world, but I know a lot of people really like it, and it does do nicely with this dessert, so that's what I do. Also, I had my Cool Whip in the refrigerator overnight so that it got softened, so you want to make sure you do that. You don't want frozen Cool Whip. That does not work out. Ask me how I know. Oh, maybe because when I made it for my son's birthday in October, I forgot to take it out of the freezer, and that basically just meant we had this pudding pie that I just blobbed frozen chunks of Cool Whip on top of. So this is the preferred method, but you could always do it that way too if you wanted to. It wouldn't be the end of the world. So now I'm just slapping some Cool Whip on there. That makes it sound real appetizing, doesn't it? But yeah, and just spreading that around, getting it out to all of the edges and trying to just evenly cover as much as I can. Again, you do not have to be someone who is good in the kitchen to do this. Like, I like to cook sometimes. I kind of go in spurts where I'm like all about trying different recipes and doing different things in the kitchen. And then I will go for longer spurts where I have no interest in doing anything in the kitchen at all. So this is definitely one of those things that if you are not a big kitchen person, but you want to like make something good for like a family get together or one of your kids' birthdays or your husband or whoever, then this is a very simple thing you can do that is absolutely delicious. And so, yep, just getting that all smoothed out on there and making sure I have like just a nice layer all the way around. I like to try to make it even so that it's not, thicker on one end than the other. And yeah. All right, and there are those sprinkles. They're just colorful sprinkles. You could do this dessert for any occasion and use, like Christmassy sprinkles or Valentine's Day or Halloween, whatever you want to do. But these are birthday sprinkles for my son. So going ahead and just getting those all on there. I like to put a lot because it makes it more fun and festive, and why the heck not, right? So just sprinkle away to your heart's content. Whatever looks the best to you, that's perfect, right? This is the kind of dessert that it's just, yeah, it's anything goes. And there you go. And then I'm going to show you that I just took the lid to the crust that was there. I flipped it upside down and I put it to cover the top of this little pudding pie here that I've got going. Just making sure that it's cinched around all the way so it's nice and tight on there. Let's go. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Gavin. Happy birthday to you. And many more. Baby Gavin. he's an old
Just
man.
eat it.
You're such a dork.
Use your nose. No, actually don't. I want to
Yeah,
eat
don't do
that.
that. Yay!
Oh, good job, Gavin. Such a big boy.
1 year old.
Here's what the last piece looks like hanging out in there. We actually cut this into 6 because there were 6 of us, and so that worked out perfect. I bought these cookies in case my son's girlfriend didn't want the dessert because she's not big on chocolate, but she actually loved it. So this is just all of us enjoying it as we spent the evening together celebrating my son.